What's up, everybody? Welcome to another pack opening stream. We're doing Stadium Club 1991 second series. We're going to be trying to see if we can find a Jeff Bagwell rookie. Finish up setting up the stream. We should be good to go now. So, got our box of second series. Yesterday we opened series 1, the first series. This one's series 2. This one has a poster. They all come with posters? The first one didn't have a poster. This one has a poster. Kinda cool. Nothing on the back. Huh. Alright. That's cool. Well, we have a full box. So another 36 packs. This time, Series 2. This is mainly looking for a Jeff Bagwell rookie. I'll be honest, that's the only reason why I really have this set. There is the chance to get, I think, first series as well. Like, I think all of them, first and second series, are in here, but obviously second series you could only get from the second series card packs. So what we're gonna see is what we can get. So some of the cards we got yesterday we might get here, like the Ken Griffey, the Nolan Ryan, Frank Thomas, some of the other stars that happen to be there. But all the second series, I think Mark McGuire's in the second series, Tony Gwynn, there's a few others that are out there. But we'll see what we get. Hopefully this is in better condition than the last one. The last box, there were a lot of packs that were bent up, which was really disappointing. This one is not coming apart. Butcher trying to open up this pack. Once again, these are Topps' first attempt at high quality cards, so very, very high quality pictures, gloss, all that. Start off with Matt Young. Wally Backman. We got Roger. We'll put All-Stars in the back. We'll put rookies up front, I think. Tim Burke. Russ Swan. Mike Schooler. This one looks like didn't get cut right. Brent Main. Like, the back looks weird. Like, his name's like cut all the way to the end. I guess they did have some errors with the back though. Alejandro Pena. Greg Grebick. Glenn Allen Hill. Somewhere in there. This is a terrible picture of him. So he's the guy in the back, not the catcher. He's like barely in his card. That's messed up. Mike Devereaux. What behind him? Oh no. Ken Hill. Here you can see the Clemens rookie card in the back. That is one of the cool things about the pack. About these cards is them showing the rookie card. In case you didn't know what the rookie cards look like for them. I wonder what it is. These wrappers not as sturdy as Series 1. These things really tear apart. Maybe that's good. Makes it easier to come apart. Start off with Dave Righetti. Got Robin Yount. Danny Jackson. Tommy Gregg. Chris Gwynn. Mel Hall. Tony Fernandez. Mickey Morandini. Jeff Reardon. Got Larry Anderson. He's the one that we traded for Jeff Bagwell. Gary Wayne. And Vicente Palacios. I wanted to get a box of Upper Deck cards, the 89, but they're just way too expensive. Like, the ones you want to get are the low series, because that's the better shot at getting Griffey. But people want like $600 to $700 for a box. I'm like, wow. High number, you still have a shot at them, but you have a lot more cards to go through, and those go for like $300 to $400. I just went ahead and bought a set. The set was like $200. At least I'm guaranteed the card. Mark Portugal. Jeff Kunkel. I don't know if anybody's interested in seeing what the set looks like. It's not the same as opening a bunch of packs. Steve Farr. Jamie Navarro. Or Jaime Navarro? I'm not sure. One or the other. Philly Davis. Look at this card out. Milt Coyer. Oh, got Randy Johnson. Gary Carter. These guys are Hall of Famers, so we'll throw them up there. Oh shit. Glenn Davis. I gotta throw Glenn Davis on here because he's my favorite player. What's up, JT? Even though he was Baltimore at the time. He was my favorite Astro growing up. Him and Nolan Ryan. This is Gary Scott. Technically a rookie card, but I don't know who that is. I don't know what good rookies are in here besides Bagwell. Bernard Gilkey. Roberto Alomar. I had Popeyes for dinner. It's starting to feel like it's kicking my ass. They had a deal on chicken sandwiches, so I had 2. Probably was a bad idea. Got Mark Gardner. Scott Erickson. Mike Lacrosse. Bob Ojeda. Wally Whitehurst. Tom Candiotti. Now, this is another one where the back is like weird. It's like the front is perfect, but then the back, I don't know what happened. That's weird. Brian McRae. Huey Brooks. Ah, here's Mark McGuire. See, his rookie card was his Team USA card. Kent Merker. Lee Gutterman. Mike Stanton. Let's get this track. I'm gonna put me to sleep. Freaking Chi-Chi. Yeah. Battle music going. You're at war with these cards. Let me check and see if there are any Series 1s in here. Steve Bedrosian. Jeff Russell. Got Ken Griffey Sr. I got excited for a second. I saw Ken Griffey and then I was like, oh wait, these numbers are still second series. Randy Velarde. Mike Sharperson. Fredo Griffin. Chamberlain. Might be wrong. It might be just straight up second series. Because most of these are not under 300. Joe Bover. Von White. Sam Horn. Jose De Leon. Bob Gear. You got anything good in that pack? Totally not expecting that poster. That was pretty cool. Just unexpected. Not having a good time opening these. For some reason, these are like more difficult than I thought they'd be to open. Barry Jones. Gerald Young. Rich Garces. Gerald Clark. Andre Dawson. Greg Cataract. Eric King. Turner Ward. I think I'm wrong about the whole Series 1 being on here. I think this is strictly Series 2s. Dave Smith. I didn't know he ended up with the Cubs. That was a long-time Astros pitcher. Bud Black. I think it's kind of sad to see when it's like a long-time player on a team that ends up having to retire with somebody else. Don Slott. Well, that's the business of baseball. Mickey Tettleton. This offseason, we're trying to see what happens to former Astros like Bregman, Kyle Tucker. We definitely could have used them, but we moved on. So did they. See where they decide to go next year. I think they're both not sticking around with the teams that they were with. Like, I don't think the Cubs are going to re-sign Tucker, and Bregman already avoided his contract with the Red Sox, so I don't know where they're going. Got Cool Ball. Paul Sorrento. I remember this guy, Mike Wallach. E. Finley. E. Finley had some good years with the Astros. Mike Morgan. Tracy Jones. So far, we really haven't had too many dupes. I don't think we've had any dupes yet. I wonder if they did a lot better with the sorting in Series 2 than they did in Series 1. Series 1, there was a lot of lapses. Whereas, like, if you saw one card, you knew you were getting a group of cards. Dennis Cook. Ryan Harper. Sid Bream. Earl Baines. I guess I gotta throw him up here because he is a Hall of Famer. Jose Offerman. Got Tim Raines. Let's put Tim Raines up here. On Ward. Bob Kipper. Charles Nagy. Jeff Robinson. Efren Valdez. Hensley Mullins. Todd Hundley. Jeff King. So far, the cards were definitely better in set 1 than they were in set 2. Dave Smith again. Bud Black. Oh, I think the sorting is also how it was in the other one. Don Slott again. Mickey Tettleton again. Mike Moore. See, Bo Jackson was in the first series too. I think who else would there be in the second series? We saw Roger. I said Tony Gwynn is in here somewhere. We got Mark McGuire. Chris Nabholz. Al Morris. Steve Lake. Tim Cruz. Bill Swift. Pedro Munoz. Oh, shit, we got Deion Sanders. Okay, Deion was in here. Gary Thurman. Jamie Moyer. Bob Melvin. Bob Melvin, I think, is a coach right now. Kelly Gruber. Oh, we got Cal Ripken. Sorry. For the fun of it, I was looking up some other cards too. Like I was looking for the Street Fighter the movie cards. I actually do have a pack of that I opened a long time ago. I've only seen a couple boxes on eBay, and they both want like over $200 for it. And I'm like, man, I don't think it's worth it. John Cerruti. I could get some packs, but like a whole box is like, I think, too much. Rob Ducey. Like I could get regular cards for that price that I'd rather have than the Street Fighter one. Ernie Riles. Mark Whitten. Like, I think I could get a pack of Power Ranger cards way cheaper. Maybe I'll do that. Mike Pagliarillo. Bill Wegman. Oh, here we go. Tony Gwynn. Wilkeson. Back to Alejandro Pena again. I mean, these are probably all Jeeps following it up. Brett Main. Mike Schooler. Russ Swan. Wally Whitehurst. Tom Candiotti. Ryan McRae. Eugene Brooks. Matt Young. Wally Backman. Got another Roger Clemens. Tim Burke. Steve Searcy. Kevin Appier. Got John Smoltz. Junior Felix. I think I was wrong about the Series 1 and Series 2. I think they definitely separated them. I don't think I've seen any Series 1 cards. I guess it's cool. Let you know if there's certain cards you're looking for, which one to go for. Mike Sharperson. Alfredo Griffin. Wes Chamberlain. Joe Bover. Gardner. Got Erickson. I sound slightly annoyed because I know these are dupes. Michael Cross. Bob Ojeda. It's especially annoying when I pull one card that's a dupe and I'm like, okay, well the next like 5 are going to be dupes now. Rafael Belliard. Semi-new card. John Olrud. I think it's fairly young here. Gene Nelson. Mike Stanley. Now I'm debating if I want to buy some games. A website where I order some games from Japan. The latest group of games I'm looking at are fighting games, but it's fighting games for portable, like PSP, 3DS. I'm debating if I want to buy those or not. Like, I have the games already, but I don't have them on the portable consoles, which would be kind of cool. Still thinking about it, though. Let's see who's in front. It's Ken Daly. Ah, we got Joe Carter. Gary Gaetti. I didn't know he ended up with the Angels. Charlie Huff. G. Velarde. Man, I'm pulling Griffey Sr. multiple times. Took me like almost the entire box to pull one Griffey Jr. Jeff Russell here, that's being stubborn. Here we go. Jeff Russell. Followed by Steve Bedrosian. Cerrone. Gary Reedus. Casey Candell, and Jerry Don Gleet. Yeah, the order I was about to put in was a bunch of Blaze Blue, some Guilty Gear, some Tekken. But the last game I'm going to have to scratch off there because I think I already have it. I was going to order Street Fighter Championship Edition for the TurboGrafx 16, but I think I have that already. Get something else. Tony Pena. I'm thinking about maybe getting the 3DO Super Turbo. I think I saw that on there. Ivan Calderon. But like there's this thing, I think it's a demo. It's kind of cool. Juan Samuel. So I might get that. Dave Island? Future Astro Greg Swindell. It was like a couple years later he ended up coming to the Astros, him and Doug Drabeck. Jeff Hamilton. Pete Arnish. Brad Arnsberg. Kirk McCaskill. Dwight Evans. Jeff Treadway. Kurt Gibson. Better than some of the other cards I've been seeing on here so far. Well, it's, what's today, the 16th? Got less than 10 days till Christmas. Already told most of my friends and family that I pretty much bought all my Christmas gifts for myself already. Which happens almost every year. They're always like, what do you want for Christmas? And I'm like, I already bought it. Just, give me money or something. Or gift certificates and I'll buy myself something. Because, like, I can find better deals on the stuff than they can. So I feel bad when they buy it and they, like, pay too much. Luis Aquino. So it's usually better if I buy it. Steve Howe. Chris James. But then on the flip side, I want them to tell me what they want so I can buy it. Steve Olin. And I like to shop, and I like to look for deals, and I'm usually pretty good at it, so. Ed Sprague. Like, I remember one year, me and my sister bought the same thing. Chris Hammond. It was the 25th anniversary Street Fighter chess set. Jack Morse. What had happened was it went on sale, or it went on clearance, like, I think a year later. Nelson Santovina. So she bought it off of the website. Because like it was originally like 250, and I think she got it for like 100 on the website. But then I found it at Half Price Books for 75, and I didn't know she bought me that. Tom Glavine. I think I posted it online. She didn't say anything until Christmas, and then when I opened my present, she's like, "Yeah, I saw you bought it," but I'm like, "I already bought this thing." Felix Jones. Or Felix Jose, my bad. I ended up, I think, auctioning it off. Or not auctioning it off, raffling it off for a prize at Showdown. Lloyd Mosby. Lloyd Mosby. Craig Worthington. Like a lot of times when I shop, especially online shop, half of the stuff might be for me, and then the other half is like for prizes or for other people. Like presents or raffle prizes or bonus prizes for the tournaments. I really like shopping. Not necessarily always for me though. Like even on my Japan trip, a lot of the stuff I bought were presents for other people. Henry Kato. Brett Butler. Her. Bill Landrum. Daryl Ackerfelds. Dave Martinez. Daryl Strawberry. Paul Nichols. Jeff Montgomery. John Orton. Sean Boski. Rafael Palmero. Mike Morgan. Tracy Jones. Dennis Cook. Ryan Harper. Willie Wilson. Willie Hatcher. think he ended up winning a World Series with the Reds at that point. He's a former Astro. Bob McDonald? David Cohn? Greg Wilson? Andy Maldonado? Lance Blankenship? Mike Boddicker? I'm kind of just putting whoever's recognizable on the stand here. A lot of these cards are like not great. Like a lot of these players are just kind of like borderline. Like I think they put a lot of more rookies in this half, but a lot of them were not good. So it's like, okay. Stuff here. Bill Swift. Pedro Munoz. Got another Dion. Gary Thurman. Got Coolball. Paul Sorrento. Let's see, stuck to it. Tim Wallach. D. Finley again. Maybe we pull Tim Wallach too. Billy Spires. Todd Stottlemyre. Travis Fryman. I remember he was a big deal when he came out. Jim Eisenreich. Yeah, Travis Fryman, I remember we all were trying to grab his cards when he first came out. He turned out to be nothing. So many rookies just totally just did nothing. Plus, like, when you see rookies now and you're like, could be the next big thing, chances are they won't. Finding rookies that are superstars is pretty rare. First Wilkerson. And another Tony Gwynn. Bill Wegman. Mike Pagliaro. Snaples, Hal Morris, Steve Lake, Tim Cruz, Juan Augusto, Juan Berenguer, Jamie Quirk, got Dennis Eckersley. Second round one in Houston is going to open this weekend. Fortunately, I have a tournament that I'm running also this weekend, so I won't be able to go on Saturday. I might try to go on Sunday. I have family coming in on Sunday though, so I don't know. I have to see what everyone's doing. If we're not doing anything, I might try to go on Sunday. I think it's gonna be packed though. Tom Bolton. Jeff Innes. Anthony Telford. Berto Kelly. Steve Bouchel. Rick Dempsey. Jack Armstrong. Dan Belinda. Is a bonus card stuck? Andy Hawkins. Sounds like a Guilty Gear song. Kirk McCaskill. Dwight Evans. Redway. Kurt Gibson. Seeing all the familiar patterns again. I think this is the first checklist. Maybe we'll get someone, but this is the first checklist I think we pulled. All fairies. At Kelly. Alan Mills. Oh, Willie McGee. I didn't know he ended up with the Giants. Tim Leary. John Smiley. What the? Ken Oberfell. How did he end up on the Astros? Scott Lewis, I think. Jose Mesa, Dave Bergman, Jeff Robinson, Corey Snyder. Still no Bagwell. Been managing to pull dupes of people. It's kind of odd. I don't think he was like highly regarded when he first came out. Like, I remember when he was a rookie, you know, he was supposed to be a third baseman, but at the time we still had Ken Caminiti. So they weren't calling him up because of that. Greg Harris, which is understandable at the time. Frank DiPino. It wasn't until they started to move him over to first. Mark Davison. What? Is this an error? This is Alex Cole, but that's clearly not him. That's Otis Nixon. Is that an error? Or they just like totally screw that up? That's definitely not Alex Cole. Steve Decker? They don't even look anything alike. Like, look. Like, that's Otis Nixon. And that's supposed to be Alex Cole. They don't look anything alike. Ron Hassey? I need to look that up and see if that's an error. It might be they screwed up and they just never fixed it. Tommy Green? That is pretty hilarious. Jeff Brantley? So I thought it was two cards because I'm looking at him like that's Otis Nixon, right? Bob Patterson. And the only reason I know Otis Nixon is because he always looked like he's like 50. Like even his rookie card, you look at it and you're like, man, he looks old already. Sid Bream. Jose Offerman. Tim Raines. Harold Baines. I don't need to put them up there. These are all dupes. Mitch Webster. Spoils. Bill Campasano. Wilson. Jack Clark. Plunk. Pete Smith. John Habian. Scott Kaminsky. Jamie Moyer. Bob Melvin. Kelly Gruber. Cal Ripken. Back on seeing Dukes. Not a good sign to see Dukes right off the bat. Paul Ferries. On Mills. Jim McGee. Tim Leary. Ron Smiley. Ken Oberfell. Got Leas. This is a different checklist. The other one was the 500, this is the 600 checklist. Felix Jose. Tom Glavin. Lloyd Mosley. Greg Worthington. Getting a lot of dupes, still no Bagwell. Watch it take me like the very last pack like it did the Griffey. That would be hilarious and annoy me. Greg Smith. Gerald Perry. Mel Hall. Chris Gwynn. Rick Cerrone. I think Chris Gwynn and his brother have they're like top 3, I think, in hits by sets of brothers. I think he contributes like 300 or something. Gary Reedus. He wasn't in the majors very long. Gary Don Gleaton. Casey Candell. Vince Coleman. Jeff Conine. Willie Frazier. Gary Green. I was thinking about streaming Uma Musume, but I haven't really been playing that much lately. Willie Randolph. Huh? Mo Vaughn. I think that's his rookie. Yeah, I think this is his rookie card. Mo Vaughn wasn't bad. Oh, Albert Bell. This is his rookie card, I think. Okay. That's pretty cool. Ed Nunez. That's a pretty nice pack. Oh, this is actually a pretty good pack. Chuck Knobloch. We got three rookie cards. Actually, what the hell? Luis Gonzalez rookie. Nothing but rookies in this pack. Yo! Here we go. We got the Bagwell. This pack has nothing but rookies in it. What the hell? That's crazy. That's like 5 rookies. Tim Hewlett? That's crazy. They're just all in one pack. Another checklist. Yeah, if they give me another pack like that, I'd be fucking happy. Abdusi. John Cerruti. Like, that's crazy. They're all in the same pack. Mark Whitten. Rookie card for him, too. Not that he was a great player, but, I mean, I remember him. Ernie Riles. Let's go back here and see. So you had Mark Whitten, Jeff Bagwell, Luis Gonzalez, Chuck Knobloch, had Albert Bell, Mo Vaughn, I know Knobloch won Rookie of the Year. Who was the National League Rookie of the Year? I don't think Bagwell won it. All these dupes that they've been giving me, give me another pack like that. I'd be happy. That's a crazy amount of rookie cards that came out of it. Mike Felder. John Russell. Darren Lewis. That's technically a rookie card too, but I don't think he did anything. Tim Ligiana. Bill Stevenson. That one was a rookie. Atlee Hammaker. Kevin Wikander. Mark Salas. Brady Anderson. Jeff Parrott. Charlie Labrant. Who's first? Well, at least I didn't have to wait till the very last pack to pull Bagwell. Oscar Ozakar. And Caminetti. I'm going to throw him up here just because it's Caminetti. Brian Downing. Tim McIntosh. Scott Radinsky. Joel Skinner. Jesse Orozco. Herm Winningham. This guy was supposed to be good too. Thomas Howard. Everyone was expecting him to be good. Dave Gallagher. Pedro Guerrero. Ray Langford. We got Ramon Martinez, Pedro's older brother. He was really good when he started out. I think injuries took its toll on him. Crazy that the Dodgers had him, and they just like let him go. And the Expos had him, but then the Expos died. And the Expos had him, and they had Randy Johnson. Of course, Randy Johnson was not very good when he first started out. I think we pulled Randy a little while ago too. This card got it. Mike Moore. Terry Leach. Bill Planter. Andujar Cedeno. He was supposed to be our shortstop of the future, but then he ended up he was a head case. Jeff Manto. Like, I remember he was really talented, but he had crazy temper. Heath Comstock. Kind of like Framber, but worse. This is too quiet. In case y'all are wondering, this is Dokkan music. This is one of the few soundtracks I can use that they don't copyright strike me. Mark Lewis. Like, every time I find Creative Commons music, for some reason it's like months down the line, someone buys it, and then it's like, oh, we're copyright striking you. Pascual Perez. Dokkan, I've never had to worry about that ever. Got Champerino. But hopefully that never changes. If it does, you know, maybe it's down the line when I don't have to worry about it anymore. Bob Tewksbury. Hopefully. Rene Gonzalez. Roger McDowell. Harry Steinbach. Walt Terrell. John Candelaria. Franklin Stubbs. Ron Gant. Jeff King. Todd Hundley. Jeff Robinson. Inslee Mullins. Efren Valdez. Hawkins. Juwan Ward. Charles Nagy. Bob Kipper. I don't know who else I'm looking for. Like, I think I got most of the cards that I wanted out of it. Which is mainly just Bagwell. If I can get another Bagwell, I'll be happy. That'd be amazing if I can get another Bagwell. I don't know how likely that is, because it seems like we just grouped all the rookies together all at once. Prime Dog, Fred McGriff, Boyd McClendon, think he's a coach now. Mike Heath. Rick Honeycutt. Mike Witt. Got Bankhead. David Lefferts. The former Astro Danny Darwin. Matt Murillo. Steve Searcy. Stephen Happier. John Smoltz. Junior Felix. George Bell. I don't know if George Bell was pretty good in his day. Scott Terry. No. Chris Carpenter. I don't know. Norm Charlton. Paul Ostenmacher. Rich Rodriguez. Jeff Reed. Tom Lampkin. Jeff McElroy. Rafael Belliard. Mike Stanley. John Olrud. Dean Nelson. Daly. Joe Carter. Gary Gaetti. Charlie Huff. Terry. Greg Smith. Bruce Hurst. And the Wickender. Atlee Hammaker. Bill Stevenson. John Russell. Tim Liana. Darren Lewis. Three packs to go. Give up my boy Caminetti. Ryan Downing. Scott Radinsky. Tim McIntosh. Joel Skinner. Jesse Orozco. Herm Winningham. Thomas Howard. Mike Felder. Greg. Danny Jackson. Jones. Dave Rigetti. Don't scream at me. The Jones was a dupe. Almost all of these are dupes. Glenn Davis. Gary Scott. Bobby Alomar. Art Gilkey. Oscar Azakar. Mark Lewis. Scott Champerino. Pascual Perez. Mark Comstock. Jeff Manto. Yor Cedeno. Bill Planter. Barry Leach. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, we are down to the last pack. Will we get anything good out of this? Can we possibly get another Bagwell rookie? Really can't think of anything else that'd be good to get out of this pack. We got like what, one Roger, we got one Mark McGuire. What else would we get out of this that would be good? Opened this cleanly. Had problems opening almost every pack in this. We start off with a checklist. The Duke checklist too on that. Tom Bolton. Sucks is it's like a string of rookies that happen all at once. So if I didn't get one of the rookies, I don't think I'm getting any of them. Jeff Innes. Anthony Telford. Berto Kelly. Rick Dempsey. Steve Buechele. Getting good vibes from this deck. Jack Armstrong. Dan Belinda. Harry Pendleton. Luis Soho. Scott Aldred. And the final card, Jeff Blauser. That, ladies and gentlemen, is the whole box. But we did get a Bagwell rookie. We actually got quite a few rookies that were kind of cool. Got the Bagwell rookie. We got Luis Gonzalez as rookie. The Bagwell. Mark Whitten, I remember, was a okay power hitter for a little while. And that's his rookie. Luis Gonzalez had one great year and then had a game-winning hit in the World Series. Mo Vaughn, I think he won an MVP before. Albert Bell. So those are all rookie cards. Chuck Knobloch was Rookie of the Year. Got a few Cal Ripkins. We got Tony Gwynn's, Tom Glavine's, John Smoltz, Roger Clemens, Mark McGuire. An okay box, but we got the card that we wanted. That was the Bagwell that we were looking for, so we're happy about that. That was the goal, and we got him. So thanks everybody for joining me tonight. Next time, we got 92 Stadium Club coming in. I don't exactly remember who's in there that I'm looking for. I'll have to look that up, and I'll let y'all know when I stream that. I have the 2 score boxes coming in later as well. And if people want to see it, I can open the Upper Deck set so y'all can look at the whole set of the 89 Upper Deck cards. The Griffey Jr. rookies in there, Randy Johnson, Biggio, and a bunch of the others are on there. But that's it for me tonight.